guys, welcome to the channel. Hope you're all having a great day today. Today I am both excited and depressed at the same time. I'm excited because we're going to unbox something that's really cool. I'm a little depressed because I'm going to give you guys a channel update. Long story short, I either broke or sprained my finger and I can't play guitar right now, which really sucks. That happened yesterday, but the good news is that we have a really cool guitar that we're gonna unbox here and check out and just kind of like go over quick first impressions and all of that. Obviously I won't be able to do any playing samples right now until I get this checked and see where I'm at, but yeah, I'm excited. Now, quick little disclaimer, I don't know the specifications of this guitar beforehand, and the reason why that is because it's actually not my guitar. This guitar belongs to my good friend Gabby. And so he ordered a custom Kiesel. I believe it's an Aries bolt-on model. And so we're going to unbox it and check it out right now. And hey guys, Raf from the future here, or Broken Finger Raf from the future here. Quick disclaimer, the issue that we're referring to in the title is going to be disclosed at the end of the video. Once you watch the video completely and in sequence, you'll understand the reason why. But without further ado, let's continue with the rest of the video. And to get us started, here's my trusty kitchen knife, which is what I currently use as a box cutter. I promise I will get a proper box cutter when the time is right. While I'm struggling to open this, I'll share some things. So this guitar was ordered sometime late February, and it is late May. So that would be about a 3-month turnaround, which I think is pretty impressive because the wait time that they gave him, or the estimate they gave him, was closer to 5 months. So to knock it down in 3 months, considering they were running a sale at the time, I believe it was called with a California Carve bundle or something, I think that's pretty impressive. All right, got kind of an intricate packaging here. Let me just remove this. I'm assuming this is going to be a belt. Yeah, I wonder if there's... Okay, perfect. We have the specs here. Awesome. I was hoping for that because I'll just run over them. We'll toss this to the side. And we'll start with a really nice kickback. All right. So you got a gig back here. I forgot what it's called, but Kiesel did a very funny commercial with this kind of promo video where they basically beat the crap out of it and nothing happened to the guitar. I think they tossed it from like a 3rd floor or something ridiculous. I don't know if they ran over it with something, but yeah, basically they showed you that it's a strong, sturdy gig back, and it feels like really good quality. Zippers feel nice, pretty thick. That's what she said. All right, let's open this up, see what we got. Let me try to do this at an angle where you guys get to see the guitar first. Oh, I can feel it. All right. Is there... All right, here we go. Oh, wow. I see the neck. Holy smokes. Ah, here it is. Look at this. Super nice. I mean, I'm just looking at it on the camera. I haven't seen it myself. I'll turn it around, get you guys a back view, and then I can see the front. Very nice. All right. First impressions. The weight is very nice. It's actually lightweight. I thought it was going to be a little heavier because the box was pretty heavy. But as soon as I pulled the bag out and took the guitar out, I realized that is because of the weight of the bag, not so much the guitar. So first impressions, very beautiful. I believe this is a Poplar burl top, but we'll get to the specs. We got an HSS configuration with Kiesel branded pickups, 5-way switch, volume 1 tone pot. We'll figure all this stuff out in a second. Got your natural raw tone wood on the back. It looks really nice. This is a walnut neck. I'm a huge fan of that. Any guitar neck that looks kind of chocolatey in color, I am big on. And then this is a royal ebony fretboard, if I'm not mistaken. And we got 24... I'm going to check the spec list, but these look like medium jumbo. And the Kiesel headstock with the locking tuners. So first impressions, feels very well balanced. What Phil McKnight calls a handshake, feels pretty good. I can't do a lot of playing, So let me just go over the spec sheet first for you guys, and I'll try to get a feel of the action and all those things, and give you guys my thoughts and opinions on it. So one thing is, I don't know exactly what this guitar came out to. I know that if you were to build one when there's not a sale, this would probably be around the $3,000 range. But they had this Cali package thing where you basically added like an extra $500 to a standard build, and it came with a lot of custom features on it. Huge value. I mean, you saved. Sorry, guys, still sick. But depending on what you were doing, you could probably save like $800, $900 by doing that. So totally worth it. Yeah, Cali package. It says it right here. So go to Aries 6 with a Kiesel trim, Cali package, neck center, single humbucker. I'm assuming that just stands for beryllium. White pickup. All right, so that's an upcharge for the white pickups. 0.3x3 headstock. That's a little upcharge. And then we got 24 frets, 25.5-inch scale, 1046 strings, Swamp Ash body, black logo, deep binding effect on bevel. Yeah, I see it. Mother of pearl inlays, staggered offset dot inlay. Yeah, beryllium bridge pickup and lithium single coils. All right, so we got a beryllium and lithium combination. It's a poplar burl top, so I was right about that. Headstock color matched the body. Surprised there's not an upcharge on that. Chrome pickup pole pieces, 20-inch fretboard radius. Wow, that's super flat. Just definitely feels that way. And then tongue oil finish back of neck. That feels super nice. The color is aqua blue. I was trying to find that somewhere around here. Perfect. And then the ultimate soft guitar case. That's what it's called. All right. Very nice. Glad we got through that. Again, first impressions are very, very good. The guitar feels very solid, even though it is lightweight. Some people have this this thing about guitars that are lighter in weight feeling cheap, but this is not the case here. I can tell you it feels pretty sturdy. I'm going to do a pathetic attempt on feeling the guitar out. I'm curious to know if it's in tune. Can't use my can't use my middle finger, so it'll look like I'm flipping you guys a bird, but I'm not. Just trust me on that. It's almost in tune. Just a little flat there. You can hear it. All right, but let's check for any dead notes. This is really annoying to do this way. The struggles of a sprained finger or whatever I have that's going on with me. But the good news is, it doesn't seem like we have any dead notes. Some very minor buzzing in the first few frets, but that could be because of my poor fretting technique right now. So I don't want to necessarily say it's the guitar. The action is very low. My buddy, he's a shredder and he likes it like stuck to the frets, right? So I'll take like 0.5 millimeter action if he could. But this is super, super low. I mean, I'll have to measure it, but this looks like 1 millimeter, maybe 125. This is super, super. They did a great job at this. I like the bevel on the back of the headstock for that extra reinforcement. The headstock is kind of like pointy PRS, if you will. The black logo I would have done differently because you can't really see it much. Well, I suppose you can. I would have done the abalone or something like that. White truss rod cover kind of matches the pickup, so that's pretty good. Balances really well. The taper on this, some minor slight scratchiness, but for the most part, pretty solid. The switch feels super, super solid. The tremolo system looks super solid. And then when you look at the route, I'll try to post pictures, close-ups, all that. But when you look at the guitar in close-ups, super clean. I mean, it's immaculate. There's no other way to put it, right? So it's we'll take the. Well, I think what I'll do with this video is, since I'm not going to be able to do much playing or any at all, but I think what I'll do is I'll take off some of the back covers and just get a better look at what's going on there. But first impressions is, sorry guys, still sick. As far as how well it's built, how it feels, how the action came out of the box, how the packaging was, I mean, it's great. And it's a very unique looking instrument. Again, I'm pretty sure he got this about $1,000 less than what it normally would cost, which is great value. It feels really nice. I love the neck shape. It's kind of a, does it say it here? I'll make my assumption. I'll tell you first and then I'll look for it. Yeah, but it feels like a nice rounded C shape. I could be wrong there, but we'll find out. The frets were medium jumbo, by the way, so I was right on that. Stainless steel, too. Forgot to say that. Neck shape, neck shape, neck shape. Yeah, I don't see anything talking about the neck shape. So I guess I'll have to ask him for that. But other than that, we've covered the specs. I've said this 100 times. I'll say it again. The guitar feels super solid. The neck pocket is super, super tight. It's one of the tightest neck pockets that I've seen on a guitar ever. So I can tell you this thing is precision built. So very good job to Kiesel. Fret ends, pretty immaculate. I mean, this is about as good as the Earth stuff in terms of no sharp fret ends on the edges, but they're not, using a machine to press them in and roll them, pre-roll them or anything like that. They do this by hand, and there's no tooling marks either that I can see. If I see anything, I'll put close-ups, but no, I mean, it's impeccable. So great job there. Let's talk about the nut, perfectly cut. I already talked about the route work from what I can see. I'll post pictures and see what that's like. And I'll post any information on the screen in case I missed anything. But overall, first impressions, Gabi, you did pretty good. It's a solid guitar. I'm sure it sounds amazing. I'd love to find out, but I can't. So we'll have to wait a couple of weeks. I'm sure he's going to absolutely hate that until I can play a little bit of guitar, and then we'll get you guys like a proper review, follow up, and all that. Get you some tone samples and any afterthoughts in comparison to how I feel about the guitar today. But that's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this was educational, certainly different from what I typically do. We know we typically look at affordable guitars in here, anything from the $0 to like $500, $600 range. I do have some more expensive guitars that I want to talk about that are my own. But when Gabby pitched the idea to send this over to me so I could check it out, I couldn't say no, so I wouldn't. Anyways, I appreciate you guys being here. If you like the content, leave me a comment, like, subscribe, do all that YouTube jazz, because it helps out. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Take care. Have a great rest of your day. All right, so you saw my initial impressions. You saw me unbox the guitar and say all these great things. So why is there an issue, or what's the potential issue? And I do want to put an emphasis on the word potential, because as of right now, we don't know yet. But like I disclaimed when I was unboxing the guitar, I didn't know what these spec sheets were. And it was actually, I remember having a conversation with my friend when we were talking about the guitar and it being shipped out and all that. And I'm like, oh, they probably posted it in the Kiesel page. They post most of their guitars there. And he's like, I don't know, they make like 4,000 guitars a year or something like that. I'm like, well, let me see. And then I find one that I think looks like it. And I show it to him and he's like, no, that's not it. Mine's supposed to have some other features. And I'm like, all right. And I didn't think much of it. But the guitar that I just talked about is the one that we did, in fact, unbox. And that's where the potential issue is. My friend was 100% sure, and I kind of want to believe him on this because we were going back and forth when he was designing the guitar and when he was going through the builder and sending me the builds. But he had requested certain features that don't seem to be present on the guitar. The first one being the burst finish. I'll put pictures on the screen of what it's supposed to look like in comparison to what you just saw. And then I forget what this is called, but the antique ash treatment, where it's supposed to look more of a grayish color instead of a natural color. I don't think he cares so much about that, but the burst he does care a lot about. And we can't find anything in the spec sheet that shows what he had requested. I'm talking about the one that came through in the box. So he's trying to find his emails and find communication. He requested one from Kiesel, but of course it matches what we got. So he's trying to find it and just get 100% certainty that either he put the order wrong or they did in fact actually make it wrong, and then kind of see where we go from here. So as of now, there's a potential issue. That's what it's called. We don't know yet. But I kind of feel bad for him because, shelling out a lot of money for a guitar and it not being exactly what you want it to when it's a custom, that kind of sucks. I do think the guitar looks great. Definitely feels great. And I know he's going to like it. But yeah, I'm hoping that if this is an error on Kiesel's side, that they'll do something about it, whether it's offered, to rebuild the thing or give them a credit or something like that. But stay tuned to the channel for news or an update on that. For now, we're trying to figure it out. We'll get back to you once we know more. Other than that, that's it for the end of the video. So thank you guys for sticking around. Hope you all have a great day.